ahead and begin recording. All right, so just as a reminder, I'm going to put a 1 minute remaining reminder in the chat for you, and you have 1 minute left. And then whenever you begin speaking, I'll begin the time. Good luck.
Wait, so I have a credit score of 580?
Wait, why is PayPal stock down 30%?
A student loan at 5%? Fixed or variable? What does that even mean?
These are the problems. According to the University of Chicago, sadly, 67% of people are considered financially illiterate, which results in high student debt, low credit scores, high interest rate mortgages, and people living paycheck to paycheck.
And it comes down to two factors: poor financial education and a lack of safe financial experimentation. 80% of Americans have actually never taken a financial literacy course or learned anything about taxes, loans, investing, or homeownership. This problem exists for teens, small business owners, and even regular 9-to-5 working adults. But why? A lack of financial education.
All big problems need big solutions. Introducing Hedgehog, a NuApps product that provides a free and convenient way to learn about finance and improve your financial report card. The best part? You could do it all from your mobile device. Hedgehog offers exposure to life-changing financial opportunities through self-paced finance courses, access to a financial advisor marketplace, paper trading for practice investing, a live brokerage for stocks and crypto investing, and the ability to track credit scores. All of this with the goal of guiding users through their financial journey.
NuApps is guided by setting operational goals. The main short-term goal is to increase total downloads to 26,000 by doing paid promotions and offering the first finance course for free on our platform. Long-term daily push notifications, like you see here, will help retain 75% of daily active users.
NuApps was founded in Queens, New York at Francis Lewis High School in September 2012 as a mobile software solutions company. As the world becomes more tech-based, modern solutions are needed for the problems of the past. NuApp's newest product, Hedgehog, improves financial intelligence as its mission is to educate and pave a path towards financial freedom with the plan of offering a wide array of financial products.
NuApps will operate under a S corporation, allowing for maximum growth and elimination of double taxation. Avoiding double taxation allows NuApps to attain more income to invest in research and development. NuApp's diverse and inclusive culture is what makes this all possible. And with less than 30% of women in fintech, NuApps is excited for women to have more power, with 67% of our management being women. Increasing female representation in a male-dominated industry helps us develop a better platform for our consumers. An organizational decision we made this year improved interdepartmental collaboration. Our office walls are covered with whiteboard paint, creating unlimited space for spontaneous creativity and meetings. Since painting the walls, we've seen efficiency increase by 42%.
Now, evaluating NuApps and Hedgehog's platform will ensure future success. One of our biggest strengths is our cash hoard. This is what allows NuApps to invest in building out Hedgehog and creating an easy-to-use ecosystem of financial tools. These tools are what will strengthen the brand of Hedgehog as a super app for financial education and building wealth. With 20 full-time employees, limited personnel is a weakness. Therefore, by using our high cash balance, we plan to hire more developers to improve the speed at which we can roll out new features in 2022.
Externally, 84% of college students have said that they need more financial education. This, of course, is an opportunity to add even more users as we become the bridge between students and financial literacy, while combining education with experimentation and action. However, a key threat is that some fintech platforms are already well known. And since Hedgehog is rather new, brand awareness needs to be built. However, being late has allowed us to be flexible. We've been able to identify the key features that users want from these platforms, creating one seamless experience.
Because let's be honest, no one wants to go to Robinhood for trading, then YouTube for tutorials, and then SoFi for their credit score. That causes a lot of friction and frustration. Our competitive advantage is our financial ecosystem. Users sign up to learn and to experiment, and then decide to stay with Hedgehog to invest and grow their net worth. Our platform guides the financially illiterate to financial freedom, while our competitors just hope you know what you're doing.
Outside of competition, Hedgehog sees current industry trends as positive, with CNBC reporting that 75% of people are now managing some of their own finances on fintech platforms like Hedgehog. As the labor market is in more demand, the cost of hiring has increased, which we forecast to cost us more as we grow the company.
That is why demographically, we see our users as young as 15 and up, all looking to improve their financial situation. The platform provides value for all, whether you're wealthy or on a fixed budget. Hedgehog has something for everyone.
Behavior-wise, most of our users already have at least one financial app on their phone, which actually proves a willingness to download financial platforms. And this means we can actually convince them to download Hedgehog if we offer them the right services. Geographically, there are few limitations for Hedgehog's users as the internet has few boundaries. Psychologically, according to a 2019 survey, in order to receive better financial education, people are willing to give up morning coffee and even their sex lives, proving there is a global pandemic of a lack of financial literacy. Schools are an additional target, as most high schools and colleges do not offer financial education.
The 5 Ps help out plan these strategies. The educational financial platform itself is 100% free to use and download, with access to other premium paid services. The courses sell for an average of $154 per course for users. For businesses, financial advisors can pay up to $1,000 per month for subscription access to the marketplace, where they can attract new clients. We also offer in-app ads, which cost $10,000 per month. Hedgehog is available internationally on the Apple and Google Play Store. Promotional campaigns bring Hedgehog events and seminars straight to schools. Promoting these free features and offering a free course for all new users provides a consistent user growth every year. This is why Hedgehog is positioned as a super hub of financial tools, supporting users from high school through retirement.
Still, one of the key risks that the company faces is negative PR on social media for any losses that users experience in the market. To mitigate this risk, we built an AI system that identifies risky behaviors or a series of bad habits and makes Hedgehog course suggestions to help promote smarter financial decisions. This not only helps users, but it also drives more sales.
And in a multi-revenue break-even analysis, incorporating revenue percents from our products and services, commission costs from platform and app store maintenance, we expect to break even in March of 2022 at a break-even point of $1,192,529, or 279 units sold.
With 3 revenue drivers, we see 40% of sales from courses, 40% from advertising, and 20% from consulting subscriptions. Hedgehog just launched, and we already generated about $580,000. For the full year, we forecast $1.25 million in revenue and 80,000 users.
As seen on the balance sheet, NuApps has grown its cash reserves from the previous years by 10%. NuApps quick ratio also indicates that for every $8.90 is $1 liabilities, while the technology industry is $1.08 for every dollar. NuApps has a huge cash hoard with no debt obligation, which allows NuApps to be very flexible in the future and take any advantage of any shifting economic or marketing trends.
And so we'll allocate our $4.5 million into 2 areas: marketable securities and R&D. 70% of the cash will be invested into marketable securities to hedge inflation while keeping NuApps as liquid as possible. And up to 30% will be used for R&D, implementing new features, new marketing strategies, and new hires.
The P&L showed year-over-year growth of 4%, mainly due to high operating expenses. Increased payroll thanks to a tight labor market and increased marketing this year will lead to an increase of total revenue of 20 to 30% next year. These long-term financial decisions will increase our sustainability and profitability.
And so, what does the future hold? Well, we are excited to announce that we'll be offering 2 new features: a network tracker linking your credit card, loans, and investment accounts in real time, and Hedgehog events, launching seminars and career days. These 2 features will contribute to our ecosystem of financial literacy products, creating more financial freedom for our users.
By next year, we also project to end the year with $5 million in cash and over 200,000 users on the platform. We're so excited for the future of money. We hope you are too. Thank you.
All right, thank you guys so much. So we'll now move on to the judges Q&A session. So just as a reminder, this will last for about 5 minutes. So if you'd like to begin asking questions, you may go ahead and do so now.
I'll ask this first leading question. So what was the, during the course of your development of your plan, what was the most difficult decision you had to make since actually starting the business? Your business is a little older, but let's say in the given past year, what was your most difficult decision you had to make? And why did you have to make that decision?
Yeah, that is a great question. And honestly, the biggest thing that we had started all the way in the beginning of the beginning of the year. In the beginning of the year, our team, we went through, especially at the top in our management positions, we had a lot of meetings, and these meetings lasted hours upon hours. And honestly, we spent much more time talking rather than implementing our ideas. So our HR team brilliantly stepped in, and they realized that this was not the smartest thing to do for the future of our business. So instead of doing this, we made sure that every single meeting we had a clear goal, and everyone evaluated each other on everything that they did. So as you can see up here, our HR evaluated us individually and as a team for each meeting. And we were able to make sure our meetings were more worthwhile in the end, that we made more better decisions and were able to implement them.
Diving deeper into that solution, we actually came up with a 3-step process before we initiate any sort of meeting. We have all management ask themselves, does this need to be a meeting? And secondly, can it be an email in order to make it more efficient? And lastly, who needs to be in the meeting if it is a meeting? Therefore, we have all the right people in the meeting. Therefore, we're not wasting anyone's time. And that way we promote the most efficiency and be able to get work that way.
Great, thank you for that.
So my question is, how do you handle a situation where there can be bad PR or a potential lawsuit? Because I think you mentioned there was a consulting side to this. If your consultants gave poor advice to the client based on the client's risk appetite.
So in the beginning of our app, we have a terms and conditions. So they have to read the terms and conditions and they have to agree to them before they start using our app.
Furthermore, we also have an AI system where, let's say you were trading on our app and you decided to buy a stock that was going down, and this happened multiple times. Well, this AI system realizes that, and then before you make another trade, it'll let you know, oh, you're about to make a risky behavior. So we're going to suggest you this course to take, and we'll give you a trial of that course. So you better understand, oh, what did I do wrong? How can I improve? And what can I learn before I get back into the game?
I have a question about your courses that you deliver. Could you tell me a little bit more about how you're going to recruit your faculty for that, and how much do you actually pay them? Is it a one-time fee, or did you pay them a percentage based on the number of students using the course and so on? And by the way, is that those courses real-time, or are they asynchronous or asynchronous?
The courses are asynchronous, so our team actually prepares them ourselves, and they estimate around from 20 hours to 30 hours, and you can purchase our courses in tiers of 1, 2, 3, and 4. We also have a set price. Depending on the course, all the courses kind of range from $154 to around $200.
And I would like to add on to that. These courses aren't like your ordinary asynchronous courses. They're interactive, engaging. They have quizzes, they have case studies. They allow you to present and get feedback. And it's just everything depends on how the user wants it to be. If the user wants it to be super engaging, you could have it to the highest setting with all these different interactive courses, abilities. And then if the user just wants to read and answer questions, then they could do that too.
Yeah, so our courses also provide you with a paper trading platform where after taking the course, you can implement what you've learned into our paper trading platform to practice.
And the thing that makes it so brilliant is that we offer different tiers. So it caters to multiple different skill levels. So a person that wants to take our courses, they could either have a high skill level or a low skill level and see like the whole spectrum of what they want to learn.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So we're
Very
out of
clever.
time, unfortunately, for any more judges' questions. So we're going to move on to the informal Q&A. So, the informal feedback session. So judges, if you'd like to provide any informal feedback, again, this does not count as a part of your scoring. You may go ahead and do so. You have about 5 minutes maximum for this.
Well, I'll say, love your project. I think it's great. Having 3 daughters and out of my 8 grandchildren, 6 females, I'm very sensitive to the fact that love the idea of incorporating more women in finance.
Yes, I agree with Abe. I thought that this was an excellent presentation. Don't have very many negative comments, maybe just one, and this would be really nitpicking. In your goals, you gave us really good goals. You gave us, nice strategies. Maybe you would want to include timeline, like deadlines for achieving those strategies. But again, I'm nitpicking to find something, for constructive criticism. Overall, great job.
So I thought you guys did a really great job on the presentation as well. I thought that you guys handled the Q&A really well, how you guys were not just one person was talking, but everyone was adding on, and your slides are very clean and they're just really beautiful. And I guess my one comment would be, I did really like the acting on the opening, but I think it meshed with the business rationale. I thought that, it is only 10 minutes, but it was three lines for the opening, and then you guys kind of just jumped right into the customer empathy.
So could I ask you a question about that?
Yeah, sure.
What would you recommend that we do instead of just jumping right into it? What would you have liked to see?
Again, kind of like Lena, I'm really nitpicking here because the presentation was really awesome. But I guess like after those 3 lines, maybe talk about here, like this is what we made, like this is Hedgehog. But I did understand that, you guys did say it in the solution statement. I guess I just wanted a little more in the opening.
Agreed. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I actually love this. Was really really conveyed a collaborative effort on your part in terms of your presentation. That was great. You almost
Thank you.
finished each other's sentences.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, guys. You are all good to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, when will we know what our scores are?
You'll get it with your SAT scores in the mail.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye.